I'm getting ready to take my puppy on a walk in the Wissahickon, and she's going to have some time off leash. And the beauty of being off leash is that it opens her mind and her eyes to discovering without constraint. And that's exactly how I want my students to feel in the classroom. And it's how I want to feel when I'm working on my paintings. When we start our walk on the trail, we start with our puppy on leash. And the way she explores on leash is a lot different than when she's off leash. I'm getting ready to take Phoebe off leash. And one of the things about this trail is she knows the trail. So she knows the sounds, she can hear the birds and the water in the distance. So she knows where she's going. And when she's free to run, it's a whole different experience for her. Ready, Phoebe? Here you go. Go. Throughout the Wissahickon, there are these really neat, I think they're just for water drainage, but they almost look like a cave where something special would hide. And so whenever I walk by this, I wonder, what would it be like to be an animal and find shelter here? Or what would it be like for my puppy to find some kind of treasure in here? It's interesting that when Phoebe is off leash, she takes her time to explore, and when she's on the leash, she feels rushed because she knows that I'm going to tug her away. After our hike, we go in the puppy pool, and she has a nice drink, and I get her paws all clean. She cools her belly. So I'm back in the Wissahickon, this time without the puppy, and I'm enjoying it on my bike, and I feel kind of like my puppy when she runs down a trail. And right now I'm here by one of sort of the architectural relics of this amazing park, and I just wonder how this must have been when the water was flowing and people would fill up a glass and have a fresh glass of water. But it's so great to be outside on my vintage Marin bike, which doesn't have all the shock absorbers, but I still love it. I'm at the Paper Trail Cafe, which is this really great spot in this farm where you can get bikes repaired and then get something to eat and drink, a little beverage. So I'm going to have an Arnold Palmer and sit here and just enjoy the community. And social distancing happens naturally when you're outside. And it's just great to be around all these people that love the trail and biking and just being outside. And these three guys are just chilling after a long bike ride. Maybe they'll tell us why they like biking in the Wissahickon so much.
It's the best trail around. The riding's super hard. There's tons and tons of challenges. You can be a beginner or advanced, and it's all fun. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I feel like you have to earn your miles here. There are some really technical features, but there's also a lot of smoother flowing trails, and when you get a good pace going around here, it's the best.
Pretty much what they said.
I'm back from my bike ride in my backyard, and I'm thinking about how I was off leash, enjoying the trails on my bike, and these bees here, they're off leash. They're enjoying the flowers, doing their thing in nature. It was a beautiful day to be outside.